Hey everyone, it's Amador, and I was asked by a few people to show, to do a little demo on this, Technique Tuesday, pull, what is this specific called? Oh, pull strip die, and I think we've shown it in, like, the mason jar card videos. I have one, the mason jar pouch videos, if I could find one here that actually has it. Okay, here we go. Like, here in the back on how I did it, and for you to be able to pull it and open it. But just to kind of show you what it is, this is the pull tab die. Now I do know that Magnolia makes one, and also Paper Tray Ink, I think. Now this one is, depending on what you need it for, this one is 6 1/4 inches long, and the one from Paper Tray Ink, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 3 inches long, but that one is designated to go with the little box die that they have. So, in theory, what you do is you put the die through it, and that way it gives you an opening. You can put whatever underneath, and then you pull the tab, like you do certain cereal boxes or certain cookie boxes and stuff like that to open it. I got it from Terri at StampsAlive, and of course, I will leave the link because she does still have some, and they are also stamp sets that go with it. This one is the birthday stamp set, and I'm not going to read them all because there's quite a bit of them. You get... This is the birthday borders, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10 of them for each. That one is the birthday. This one is the Christmas one, so that's pretty cool if you do gift cards and stuff like that. Even on these, there's some cute little saying that says something like, like from me, for you, and stuff like that. But anyway, this one is the Christmas themed one, and this one is the Valentine's, but it could be Valentine's or celebration, you know, because there's a congrats, you pulled it off, you know, kind of a little pun, little something something for you. I think this one probably might be the best, more versatile one, but you can't guess what's inside, just for you. And I just actually just pulled this one. On your mark, get set, rip this open, just because, you know, it's more directive information. So I just took it out, and it's one of these long ones, and I should probably have my baby wipe to clean this off, since I might do several of them. Sorry for the noise. So I just you know, put it on the ink, the pad, and then put it on here. So essentially, there's two ways to do this. I think the second way is probably the easiest, where you could stamp the little thing down, and then you put the die through, which we'll do that now just for kicks and see how it works. And this is my Big Shot Express. I did have a few questions also on my thoughts on which machine and everything. Personally, I like the electric ones because it's easier and I'm lazy. And if I have a lot of projects, I don't want to sit there and crank it for 40 projects. Okay, so this is what you have. So you have this, and see, it fits perfectly in here. So it kind of gives people an idea on what to do with it. But there are also little ones, little stamps that say pull, open, little arrows pointing to it. And let me see. And the celebration one and the birthday one actually have one that says pull and whatever. The Christmas, just to clarify, just has, you know, the strips. But anyway, at that time, you know, kids are wanting money anyway. So, essentially, what you do is, you know, you hold, whether it's inside of a card, you can put this inside of a card or not as well. I'll also have a card, a sample at the end of this, so you can see different ways of using this. And see, it has a little space right there, and then you just, pull it open, and you've opened the whole, the little thing, and you have this little strip. Now, so this, also, let's try, we're going to go ahead and run it through, with the die first, and then we're going to stamp it. Alright, so trying to maneuver this. I'm not used to doing videos with everything here. Alright, so I just have the stamp, and to me it's easier to ink it this way. And this way you can actually see where the strip is and everything, and you can position it better and stamp the sentiment, which, there you go. And then once again, you have the little strip. On these are bigger and I did it sideways. Now keep in mind though, with this being a longer die, you are kind of limited, unless of course you have like the Big Shot Pro or something like that, on how you cut this, because this does go, if you're trying to cut it directly like that, it does go over this. So just an FYI, about 1/4 of an inch. But you can easily do your card. If you do a 2-size cards, you can make this fit like this, diagonally. I should probably pick a cutting plate that's not so used. So yeah, so you could do it this way, depending on, keep in mind, what is it? A2-size cards are like 5.5, right? They fit perfectly here, so you could do it this way. But just know that it does not go directly across this way, because there is about 1/4 of an inch hang off. I've actually made these big mason jars, and this thing is 7 by 4.5 almost. And what I did was I positioned it this way. I should be, maybe if I was in frame, it would make more sense. So the fact that I wanted it across the top, I just kind of figured it out where I tilted it this way and fit it that way and ran it through my machine. So it's a little bit angled, but I love the fact, I do prefer the fact that it's longer, because you never know if I'm going to get a bigger machine or not. And then it fit in the regular plates for my Big Shot. So that is how I made that particularly work. And when I did run this through the die cutting machine, I only had one. Don't do it with the second part on here, because you will cut through it all, and there's no point in that then. So anyway, let's say you want to do a tag with some money in here or whatever. This is my tag from the Sexy Man Challenge for Sabrina's channel. And let's say if you do the postcard, you will, run it this way, and that fits perfectly. It can fit up to whatever size postcard you have in there. Let's say you want to do a tag with a pull tab. You just do it this way, and it'll fit perfectly. And remember, do it separately. Do the back, not the front together. And then there could be money in here or whatever. And this would be an awesome glitter bomb, too. You put a bunch of glitter and some money, so they have to open it. And glitter just goes everywhere. And you guys know that glitter is like the herpes of crafting world. It'll go everywhere, and it'll never go away. So, that way they have to get the money to, get the glitter. Then they'll have their hands covered in glitter. It'll be funny. It'll be funny for me. If your friends hate glitter, actually, I know that people are allergic to glitter. That's crazy. I mean, my heart breaks for them. Like, seriously, my heart breaks for them. So there's those two. Let me go ahead and cut some papers, and so I can actually physically do one of these with a gift card or something like that. Okay, so I'm actually going to try it with this postcard. And this is just a blank paper and just a scratch paper. And this is a gift card that I got from one of the sweet ladies in the Till the Love tag swap. So we're going to use this, just an example. And most of the stuff is just being done, just fly by the seat of my pants here, people. So let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pull the sentiment. And I'm going to use just a little something for you, because this is just a hello card, a little, a little something you could pop. You could probably fit this in a regular size envelope. And because it's not too bulky, it's not too much. Usually my cards and everything are super bulky, but I'm trying to simplify my life, make it easier for myself. We're going to go ahead and stamp this. Okay, so I'm going to need some more scratch paper, because this is going to be stamped off a little bit. So that way I only use, because it's a smaller project, so that way I only use a part of the, you know what, this is what happens when you're not planning anything and you just do stuff. Go ahead and do, we're going to run it first through the die cut machine, because like I said, I didn't plan any of this. We just are going along, see what happens, people. So we're going to make it a little bit, and you kind of want to see how much space you need. Okay, that's enough space. All right, so we're going to run it through the machine. Yeah, see? And let's say this is Christmas or something like that, and I wanted to make like 20 of these. It wasn't not going to happen. All right, so I keep inking my stamp. It's because I keep delaying everything. So, okay, so you see we're going to be right. Let me get more in frame. Right here, it gives you enough space for you to put it right in there. And it is a long stamp, so you kind of want to make sure you stamp it. And there you go. That is stamped so far. Now, what I also wanted to show you guys is that it has, and see, I told you I'm not prepared. It has the little pull. All right, so the only thing is I did take off the pull stamp. Here we go. Don't lose them because I did, apparently. We're going to go ahead and add, we'll just do it this way. See? We'll go ahead and do it that way. Like I said, it is obviously, it is obvious I did not plan any of this. So, let's see. I'm trying to find a pen, you figure, on a desk. Okay, so, you know, here's a little message. My pen doesn't work, which isn't good. You know, just wanted to say hello, enjoy, love Amador, whatever. All right, so then we're going to flip it over, and you can use red line adhesive. You can pretty much use any adhesive. I'm just going to use my ATG gun because it's right here. It's going to be quicker, and I'm going to do this along to make sure I'm staying along the border, because you still have to make sure we have it the right side up. Okay. You're then going to put, whether it's cash, money, you know, card, whatever. We're going to put the card right in the center. Flip this over. Make sure it's right side up. And then you're just going to adhere it to the back. And you have basically just made a card, a gift, all in one, people. And see, here's a little postcard. Obviously, I went off the sides. You could just trim off that little piece. But this is just, you could stick this in a card and just put, you know, to such and such, just wanted to say hello, you know, just love you or whatever. And this is just something, and you could pretty much do that on the inside of a card. This that we just did right here, you could do that on the inside of a card, and you're pretty much set. Like, let's say, let me just grab this scratch piece of paper. This is your card, you know, excuse me. Here's your image, blah, blah, blah. And put this on the inside here. And there's your card. It has your card, your gift in there, everything in there. And you can fit this in an envelope and just mail that out. So anyway, so essentially then what people are going to do is like, oh my goodness, I got a card. What does this say? It says for me to put, you know, a little something, something for you. Obviously, can you guys tell that the coffee's kicking in? Not to mention the fact that my foot's been hurting and I've been totally medicated. So if you guys are wondering why I'm extra goofy, that's pretty much it. So yeah. So then they're like, oh, I'm going to pull here. Pull it, and lo and behold, that is a gift card. So that is like the quickest, easiest way probably for you to make a gift card. And I truly recommend, you can actually do this 3 panels and cut this and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Just make your card, cut your extra piece of paper, the size of the card. Obviously, this one isn't the size, but let's say if it was, that way it looks neater. Let me pretend like I actually, okay, done. All right, so here's your card. You made your card. I don't even know what size this is, but we're just going to go off any size right now. You made your card. You know, don't write your sentiment in there yet. Make your other panel the same size as the inside. Die cut it. Put your information in. Put the card right here. Before it's die cut, of course. I mean, before you pull the tab. Put your card right there, and then adhere that to the inside. So you have the whole room to write your message and everything. And there you go. It's a big old surprise because they're like, oh my goodness, they just sent me a card. I'm like, I feel something in there, but they open and there's nothing. But they see that cool little pull thing, and there you go. And they can, you know, keep it as a pocket, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, so that is the easiest way I could probably describe that. Hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, I'm high on coffee and my medication for my leg. But hey, but I really wanted to show you. You don't have to buy all the stamps. You can actually, I would probably recommend if you're budgeting and you have to choose one, I would probably say choose the, in my opinion, the smile borders, because it kind of covers everything. It doesn't necessarily say happy birthday and stuff like that, but you know, a little something for someone special. That could be Valentine's Day, everything. Whereas opposed to this one is specifically birthday, and these are specifically Christmas. So yes, you guys, hopefully that makes sense. If there's anything else I can do a demo on, please let me know. Sometimes I don't get a chance to do everything I want to do, but I know people have asked for this, and I totally love this. Thanks for stopping by, and talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.